Time's up, Harold. Where is Pantheon releasing the cradle?
I can't remember.
You've got to.
She's... Oh, I'm losing control.
Fight. Gotta hold on just a little longer.
The mirror. It's intact. I can see inside.
It looks like
What's
the
in the
capital.
Avalon.
The attacks in Avalon?
No. Avalon's where they'll take me once I'm free again. We planned it all from there.
We need the cradle.
I'm on it. Your reality's breaking down.
Here we go again.
Push back, Harold.
What other?
You mean shot at too?
I mean, shot at too? Where's my?
Can you feel yourself vanishing, Jane?
Not only you gotta fight zombies, but you also gotta fight,
Soon you'll simply be a memory like everything else. No one's gonna miss you. I'll still be here. My men are so close. They'll be in the ops room any minute now.
alright, that take care of the zombies.
Oh shit!
Well, what was that?
I thought I was able to grab it.
No.
What's my equipment? Just frag grenades.
Just frag grenades. Almost dead. There you go.
I can feel it. So resilient.
What's
Guess I
this?
shouldn't be
Nah.
surprised.
Assault rifle?
That's an assault
We're
rifle.
gonna get you out of here, Harold.
And how do you plan to do that?
I need some ammo. See any ammo boxes around here?
Not that I can tell.
It doesn't matter.
Oh,
Where?
left. Keep going, right there. Aha.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Where are we going? Alright, straight ahead.
Yep, straight ahead.
Just hold on. Keep fighting.
What the hell?
Eh? Don't question, just keep going.
This is like World War Z!
Hang on, Harold. We can do this.
Up. Up, they're coming up.
Oh my god!
Oh,
God, shit!
We're almost here.
you gotta run.
I'm right here. Focus on me.
No, you got no time. Run!
My leg! Ah.
You're too slow. Yeah,
Don't stop running.
Don't stop running. You're gonna have to move and shoot.
Come on, Zero. We're almost here. I'm right here. Focus on
Oh,
me.
there it is.
Oh! Get to the chopper!
Ready for fun?
Okay, I've got you. Now help me.
I what? I see it now. The cradle's in Washington, D.C., the Capitol building. They're just waiting on my word to release it.
Jesus Christ. That's 5,000 miles from here.
It's awful. Everyone within blocks of the Capitol will be infected.
Why?
Because Livingston's head will roll for an intelligence failure of this magnitude. Failure to stop an attack on our capital. An attack using a CIA-funded bioweapon, no less. And someone else will take his place.
You.
Me. The Pantheon will finally control the institution that cast them out. I'm fading, Frank. You have to stop me. Stop me.
We may have one last card to play.
Give me something good.
The cradle's in D.C. The Capitol building. They're gonna release it after grabbing Arrow.
Holy shit.
I let Livingston know. Let's see if that asshole finally listens.
Copy that. Woods! Woods!
Go time. Damn it. Shit.
I want him alive. It's so sad to see you like this, Woods. You try so hard. You just don't matter anymore.
Fuck you.
I'll give the order once we're airborne. Don't worry. Your suffering will be over soon.
Woods Dazer! Felix, are you? I live. Sam, stay with him. Give us some cover fire. Have the case on me.
Go, Case.
We gotta go.
Oh, sniper.
Not anymore.
Woods, come in.
Ah, shit. He's gonna bleed out.
Don't count him out.
You have your knife. You have adrenaline equipped. Oh boy. Armor plates. Oh, you didn't equip the thing. Whoop. Okay. There you go. There you go. Alright, you got it. You got one. Reload. Alright, tase him up. Got him. There you go. Ammo to your right.
We're in.
Gotta find Jay. Woods!
Can't let her get away. Go. I've got him.
Case, let's go.
On you.
Give me a hand.
Lift.
Got her in my sights. Kay! Can't let her get away. It's up to you. Go! Go!
Up.
Kill them.
Oh shit.
It probably wasn't a good idea. Still holding on. Hey!
Close it up.
Richard.
What's good?
I shouldn't have protected any of you. I pushed Livingston for your suspension. I wanted you out of the way.
Ow! Whoops.
Oh, whoops. Zero G.
Oh!
Uh-oh. Go for the gun.
Yeah. Oh!
No. No. Look what you've done. I know what you really are, Case. The Cradle made you this.
Ow!
You owe everything to the Pantheon.
Ow!
Destroyer.
Oh. Right here.
Ow!
Again.
Oh, I have the split personality too?
I don't know.
Oh! Oh shit.
Finish this.
Oh boy.
We have to get out of this.
We're tripping balls, man.
Damn.
Hit rep. Case, he responded. Livingston's cleared out the capital. Everyone's safe. It's over. We did it, Case. We did it.
2 weeks later.
Oh, great.
Thanks for coming.
You getting medals or concrete boots?
Neither. But I can start with an apology.
Damn straight.
I'm not sure how you pulled it off, but it's not lost on me that you prevented one of the greatest catastrophes of our time.
So you want us back?
Something like that. Can we trust one another?
Working on it.
Right now you have something of great value. Anonymity. You're in the shadows.
No shit. We've always been in the shadows.
Not like this. Your reach is greater than it's ever been. We need you, Woods. All of you. I can provide whatever you need. Accommodations, resources, cash, additional manpower. All of it off the books.
I thought the Cold War was over. No more need for, what was it? Global gunslingers.
Yes. The Cold War may be over, but the world is more dangerous than it's ever been. The nature of our enemy is unclear now.
What do you want us to do about it?
What you've always done. Protect us. Harrow may be gone, but not the Pantheon. I need you back in Avalon.
You think he's still a threat?
I do. And worse. Whatever cabal brought Harrow into the Pantheon still lives inside our house. We thought they were long gone. But it turns out, they never left.
So was that Mason?
I don't think so.
But who was that?
I don't know. Alright, ladies and gentlemen of the Brotherhood. I think that, yeah, that was... I'm gonna have to mute this.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
obviously.
sure. That was Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Well, that certainly did live up to the whole trippiness of the Black Ops campaigns.
Yeah.
But I didn't really expect them to incorporate zombies into the campaign like that.
Yeah.
So the bioweapon that they produced
Yep.
essentially is the fear toxin from Batman Begins.
Essentially.
It just makes everyone go mad.
I guess so.
I guess so. Alright. From that story, that was like super way out there.
Yeah.
But I mean, it wouldn't be Black Ops if it didn't
Yeah.
have like those little twists and turns and whatnot.
Obviously.
I did kind of see Harrow being the bad guy.
Yeah.
Because Livingston being the bad guy was kind of like a clear giveaway. Oh, that's definitely the red herring. You know what I mean?
Maybe, yeah.
So, but other than that, I had a lot of fun with this campaign.
Yep.
It was definitely hard,
Yeah.
even on normal, which I appreciate. I do like it when a COD campaign does have its difficulty.
Yep.
The enemies, are we
Hold on
gonna
one
get
sec.
it? Oh, no, Raven, okay.
Okay. Keep going.
I do like that the enemies had different degrees of difficulty.
Mm-hmm.
I liked how the Iraqis fought different from the Pantheon,
Mm-hmm.
and then within the Pantheon you had those like
Special enemies.
with like health bars and stuff that
Yep.
forced you to change up your tactics.
Yep.
But the game also gave you like different equipments and loadout
Mm-hmm.
to deal with each one, you know?
Yep.
So I do think that
Those taser grenades really came in handy against those guys.
oh yeah, and then I also appreciate. I think this is the first time that a Call of Duty campaign had
Perks.
perks in the campaign.
Yeah.
that you can upgrade your weapon abilities, your gear.
Your own personal stuff.
Yeah, and I'm sure there's a ton of stuff that I missed in the safe house.
Oh yeah.
Because just like in Cold War, there was stuff that you can do around the safe house to get like conversations and all that stuff, but
Yep.
also little knickknacks here or there. And
Yeah.
I do know that there are a bunch of Easter eggs in the safe house
Oh,
that you
yeah.
can get like additional money,
Yeah.
perks, equipment to use in that, but didn't really go around that just because I wanted to crank through the campaign as quick as possible.
Yep.
But maybe on my second playthrough,
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and look around and see what I can find out.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I didn't do that, I do appreciate it that Treyarch takes the time to,
Yeah.
you know, reward players if you want to like do all the knickknacks
Yeah.
and Easter egg searches and do all the code breaking and all that. It's in there. So, and it's kind of been like the staple of the Black Ops series, you know, finding little, even going back to like World at War.
Yeah.
Like you mentioned during the World at War playthrough, on Peleliu.
Yeah.
You jump into like 3 foxholes on the beach.
Yeah,
Then
you
you
get
get
to,
the
like-
ray gun.
Yeah, for free.
And then you can also get the ray gun in the first Black Ops game too.
Yep, and you get the thunder gun. The thunder gun where it's like the big sonic gun.
Yeah.
On the mission I told you that if I hit all the canisters with Nova 6 you can get it.
Yeah.
It makes the mission so much easier.
So yeah, it's just like dropping in the little. It is
Yeah.
a staple of the Black Ops series.
Of course
for real.
it is.
But overall,
Better than Cold War?
yes, I did like this a lot better than Cold War.
Better than Modern Warfare 3? Absolutely, hands
Yes.
down.
Much better than Vanguard 2.
Much better than Vanguard.
Let's see. Between this game and the most recent Modern Warfare 2, I think I prefer Modern Warfare 2
Slightly more
than this.
Slightly
but,
more than this.
I mean, I
This
like
is a close second.
I like the characters more in Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah.
But I did like these characters. Like I really liked Marshall.
Mm-hmm.
He was pretty cool. Woods was Woods.
Sev,
Sev
I thought
was-
she was a really good female character.
And who was the German? Felix.
I thought he was fun.
He was pretty funny.
Yeah.
I think I would have preferred
Yeah, Sledgehammer Games.
the main character that I played as,
Bell?
Case. No, Case.
Oh, Case?
To have his own voice or something like that.
Maybe.
But here or there. I really, really liked the that one kind of open world mission in Iraq.
Oh.
Kind of brought me back to the Conflict Desert Storm games. I wish that there were more Call of Duty missions like that. Well, there kind of were.
No, Modern Warfare 3 tried that, essentially.
But they were just Warzone maps, though.
I
And it was like extremely lazy, and it was only like a 4-hour campaign,
Yeah.
which is stupid. I did appreciate the multiple avenues that a couple of missions had, like the party at Bill Clinton.
Yep.
With Bill Clinton in it, you could do the secretary thing, but also you have 2 other options there.
Yep.
Vokuda had a couple different options that you can do. So it felt like a much more open campaign. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even the zombies mission.
Yeah.
I think that took us over an hour to get through.
At least over
Just
an hour.
because there's like multiple things to do.
Yeah.
And is this the only Call of Duty game that has had full-on boss fights?
No, because I know for a fact that in Big Red
No, not Big Red 1.
World War II, it did have a few boss fights.
World War II?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Like
Because
what?
you had to take down one of the King Tigers.
Oh, well, that's not really like a boss.
I know, but
I'm talking
still.
like bosses, like with
No,
health
not
bar.
really.
I'm talking mostly like the zombie things. Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
And I swear to God that final mission with Harrow,
Yeah.
when she's running around in like little wasteland, running circles,
Yeah.
that was straight out of the final boss from Fear 2.
Hmm.
If you guys know Fear 2, then you know. Gameplay wise, it felt very, very smooth. It plays a lot faster than the Modern Warfare.
Oh, that's Treyarch.
Game?
It's supposed to be
Well,
faster.
it's a brand new control system, like the omnidirectional movement. Like you're able to sprint in all different directions. I got a much more better taste in the multiplayer. You can jump sideways around the corner and shoot like an action hero.
Oh, yeah.
It's much. You could play without it if you want to.
I know,
And it
yeah.
doesn't. I've actually played a couple games of multiplayer with the Omni movement and without the Omni movement, and it doesn't really punish you if you decide not to use the Omni movement.
Oof.
But it doesn't punish you.
I know.
It doesn't.
I know.
But I mean, playing with the Omni movement, you're so much quicker. And
So, hypothetically speaking, if you were to put me in a multiplayer game in this game right now, in multiplayer with the Omni movie, do you think I would be... My skill level would go skyrocket if I get good at it now?
I think for you, it'll take like a little bit of getting used to.
But once I get used to it...
Because not only that, with the way that the new system works, is you know how when you hop over a thing and sprint and
Yeah.
do up the ladder. It's all like multiple buttons.
Yeah.
Well, you can set it where it's just without pushing any buttons. You're just constantly moving. You don't have to vault over a thing by pressing a button. It'll do it automatically up on the ladder and do all that and jump. So it's all coded so that you're pressing as few buttons as possible.
Oh, okay.
So, and it's very, very smooth.
Okay.
Um,
But do you think if I were to master that, I would be... I'd be a huge threat on the battlefield.
You'd be really, really good. It'll take you some getting used to.
Oh, absolutely. In all Call of Duty games.
It'll feel weird.
Yeah.
For you, but I think it's pretty good. And if I'm being honest, I think every Call of Duty game going forward will have this new
probably
system.
have this system.
Because it'll be. I guarantee you, if we were to hop back into a Modern Warfare 2 server without with no Omni movement whatsoever, it'll be really weird. It's like, I'm not moving as quickly as I'm used to. You know what I mean?
Well, I played Modern Warfare 2, the multiplayer, a lot more than you did. So
You'll notice the difference.
I mean, yeah, like for me, it'll just be like riding a bike essentially. Because what I found out in Modern Warfare 2, particularly on the multiplayer, for certain weapons, if you were to attach like certain like attachments and whatnot, like the aim down sights, like yeah, that makes a difference. Like for me in that multiplayer, it's like if you had the right attachments for the gun, for like a submachine gun, you would be like unstoppable for like a small map.
I haven't gotten to the level where I can make my own loadouts yet. I only played a little bit just to get a feel for it. Just because usually I wait to touch the multiplayer until after I finish the campaign. But for the purposes of like giving my full honest opinion, I decided to hop into it. Plus I played a little bit of the beta too.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, you know what? This is really, really fun. My only complaint about the multiplayer is that I think the maps could be a little bit better. But there are 15 of them. I'd say about like 4 of them are good.
Yeah.
4 of them are meh. And the other ones are just bad.
Bad, okay.
You know? But, you know, with the first round of DLC is going to be free.
Yeah.
So maybe they'll add some more maps. And I did hear they're bringing some classic Black Ops maps.
Of course.
To the fold, including Nuketown.
Yep.
Warzone isn't out yet.
Yeah.
I'm not a big Warzone guy.
I kind of am a little bit.
You know, I wish what they do with Warzone. Actually, I think, if you want my honest opinion, I think hardcore mode in this game is the way to play it.
Really?
Like, I think hardcore mode is better than regular mode in this game. In all honesty, because with the way, you know, with the new system and everything, you're much more cautious.
Yeah.
And I'm feeling like I'm having a lot more fun in hardcore. Typically, with the more recent Call of Duty games, I tend to stay away from hardcore.
Yeah.
Just because people love to spam the kill streaks and all that.
Yeah, the kill streaks, and also the custom build weapons that they made.
Here's the thing: there are some game modes in the multiplayer where no kill streaks whatsoever.
Yeah, I know that.
You can play with hardcore.
Yep.
And there's some mini maps where they have like the standard suites like domination, team deathmatch, really small maps, and it's absolute chaos. And it's a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
So, but yeah, zombies, round-based zombies is back.
Okay.
So no more like doing like zombies is not like a Destiny raid, you know what I mean? There's 2 zombie maps.
Yep.
One is just regular round-based zombies, you know, what we were used to in like World at War.
Yep.
And then there's another one where there's like Easter eggs that you could do to unlock more of the story.
Yep.
And stuff like that. So I haven't tried it, but from what I hear, people are really, really loving it. But you really need... It's best if you're playing with friends instead of random people.
Yeah.
Particularly the Easter egg stuff.
Yeah, for the Easter eggs.
But overall, I thought this was a pretty solid Call of Duty game. Is it better than Modern Warfare 2? No.
No. This is again, like I said, it's a close second.
It's a very close second. I definitely like this more than Cold War. As I said, a hell of a lot better than Vanguard.
Yep.
But for my overall rating, I'm gonna give this an 8. Solid 8.
You gonna give it a solid 8?
Solid 8. I think I gave Modern Warfare 2.
You gave it a 9.
I gave it a 9.
You gave it a 9.
So I think an 8 is pretty damn good.
Yeah.
All things considered. What about you, David?
I did like the setting.
You know what?
I like the setting. They didn't show too much of the Iraqis, which I thought was gonna be a little bit of a concern, but I'm glad they didn't.
Yeah, for like the marketing made it seem like
you're gonna be facing the Iraqis.
Mostly it's gonna be like
no
the 91 Gulf War, but there were only really like
a few.
3 missions in Iraq, while the rest was more like espionage and all that stuff like that.
Which I was like, okay, so we're not getting that, which is good. You know, to keep it, you know, like contained, you know, a little secretive and whatnot.
See, if you wanted to do like a Black Ops game where it's like going into the where it's in the 90s, heading towards
early 2000s.
Early 2000s, and have it centered around real world events, which this game did.
Yeah.
You can do 91 Gulf War, Somalia,
Yep.
Kosovo,
Yep.
Bosnia. Well, we kind of did Panama already.
I know, but not really too much into that.
And you know, have a story. Not so much around like the whole freaky deaky type of stuff. If you want to do some sort of like crime or terrorist syndicate, because you know, like Al Qaeda was starting to get a much more, much more of a threat towards the U.S. during this time period, because you did have the USS cold bombing.
Yeah.
The bombings in Kenya.
Yeah.
And then, because I think it was the bombing in Kenya that made Clinton launch strikes in Pakistan against the Taliban.
Is it an NWO zone? Oh, right there.
Well, yeah, because I turned off the DMCA music.
We love rock and roll studios. Stomping a jingle. Oh, right there. Okay.
Yeah, these are all like 90s.
Well, you also have to remember when Iraq invaded Kuwait and threatened Saudi Arabia, remember, like, Bin Laden and Al Qaeda offered the Saudis, you know, like, we will come to their aid, but instead the Saudis turned to the United States because they had all the weapons that they can...
King Fahad wanted to send a statement to Saddam.
Oh shoot, additional cast.
Nothing.
Darn it! I didn't see like all the additional cast and whatnot. Bollocks.
But yeah, that's the reason why like
Bin Laden
got pissed off at the U.S.
Yeah, because King Fahad like knew that the United States and all of the other like superpowers would come to his aid rather than relying on, you know, Bin Laden and his Al Qaeda and Taliban forces. Because if King Fahad would have taken Bin Laden's deal, then Saddam would have steamrolled through. Oh yeah, and he would have controlled half the world's oil. He would have pretty much brought almost the entire world to his knees. He would
have controlled the price of oil. You would have had like giant, like, I don't want to make like inflation, but the cost of oil would have gone way up. So, but this is the reason why.
And that was only just after Reagan. Remember, as you said, like when Reagan announced that the U.S. was going to start on its process of producing more oil to start its reserves. So back then, like the U.S., it didn't have reserves back then, and it relied heavily on Middle Eastern oil.
Yep. But the smart thing that the U.S. and Great Britain did was they went to the UN.
Yeah, they went to the UN first.
Yeah, unlike in 2003. Yeah. And they made a coalition.
Yeah, they made a coalition.
32 countries.
Yeah.
And including Arab countries like Egypt, Jordan,
Syria, when it still had a military back then.
No, Syria, yeah, and of course Saudi Arabia, what was left of Kuwait's army.
Yep.
And yeah, I mean, it was a giant world effort, and
yeah, Britain, and then a few other European nations, the
French, yeah, and yeah, they just steamrolled the Iraqis out of Kuwait.
Yep.
They could have gone all the way to Baghdad,
which I think they kind of should have, but
well, all things considered, then you would have had to occupy Iraq, like in the 90s instead of the 2000s.
I know, but they probably would have had a much easier time doing it.
But in either case, I think regardless, H.W. Bush still lost the election, and even if he went all the way to Baghdad, he still would have lost, because then you would have had what happened in Operation Iraqi Freedom happen in the 90s instead.
Yep.
But yeah, you know,
I think the events of 9/11 would have still happened as well, because Bin Laden and Al Qaeda would have seen.
Well, here's the thing, like W.
Yeah.
Like when he came into office, they initially gutted the Middle Eastern intel.
Yeah.
Thing around Bin Laden, because when W came in, him and the administration, they were laser focused on Saddam. They wanted to figure out a way to get him, and they took their eyes off of Al Qaeda.
Unfortunately,
so there are some historians that dabble in alternate.
More. You're just gonna mute the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's some historians that dabble in like alternate history on like what if, like if Gore won the 2000 election, maybe that he wouldn't have gutted the CIA, NSA. Intelligence gathering on Al Qaeda that could have prevented 9/11.
And you also have to remember, Putin back then, he warned the U.S. that the KGB received intel that Al Qaeda was planning a major attack on the United States. So if Gore had won,
but that came like 10 years later.
Yeah, like 10 years later. And if Gore had won and had received that intelligence, maybe 9/11 could have been prevented.
Well, that's like the biggest what if.
Yeah, that's like one of the biggest what ifs.
But we will never know.
No, we will never know.
Unfortunately.
Yep.
Because, you know, like I was 12 years old when
I think I was about to turn 6 in 01.
Yeah, during 9/11.
I think I was in first grade or just getting into kindergarten.
I was in 6th grade.
You were in 6th grade, yeah.
About to start middle school.
You were about to start middle school when the towers were struck and then the Pentagon was attacked.
Yeah, so a lot of changed because of, well, Saddam invading Kuwait was a catalyst for a lot of that.
Yeah.
But again, we will never know.
No. All right, so I think we're getting close to the end here.
Yeah. But as far as as we set out on a new adventure, we can have an incredible journey. Much of what happened, things changed. I jumped on the Treyarch, Raven, and our partner studios.
Okay.
This is just the beginning.
Okay. So.
Oh, and it just jumps us straight to the menu.
All right.
Well, you haven't played the game yet, David. So what's your overall rating for this? I gave this an 8. Yeah.
Yeah, you gave this an 8. I gave it an 8.5.
Okay.
I give it an 8.5.
All right. Suit yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think the next studio to do the next Call of Duty game is Sledgehammer, which is the studio that gave us Vanguard. So
I have no idea what they're gonna do next.
I mean, what are they gonna do? Are they gonna? I mean, and what's?
I think this game is proving that maybe Modern Warfare should take a step back.
What are they gonna do? Are they gonna go back to World War II?
I don't think.
Are we gonna do Korea, Vietnam again?
I would love to see a Korea game, honestly.
Maybe. Are we gonna do early 2000s? Operation Iraqi Freedom? Or
we can do a Tora Bora campaign.
Afghanistan?
Or
that would be controversial, but I mean, has enough time passed by?
Yeah, I would say so.
I mean, to that I said, I mean, there's already a game out there that does the Tora Bora campaign.
I mean,
it's
the
called
Medal of Honor.
Medal of Honor 2010.
Which was a good game, by the way.
The campaign was, yes.
Campaign was, and I did enjoy the multiplayer.
But
yeah,
will they go into the future, near future again?
Maybe again.
Hey,
I really don't know. I really don't know where they go.
What was the one in space? Infinite Warfare.
Infinite Warfare.
Do a sequel to that game. I don't know. I
would
really like that campaign.
Or
you just make a better villain.
Yeah. Or Ghost 2.
Finally.
Yeah, because that ended on a cliffhanger.
Well, we'll see. Who knows? But who knows? I think I'm gonna be playing a lot of the multiplayer. If I'm being honest with this game.
Yeah.
All right. What comes next? Well, why don't we go ahead and finish off the Black Ops series? I think we can jump into Black Ops 2 in a little bit.
Okay. You want me to play through that one?
Yeah, if you want to.
Okay.
Unless you want to do like a switcheroo. I play like I don't know. I play like the futuristic missions. You play the ones in the past or something like that.
Nah, I think it will be fine.
You don't want to do a switcheroo?
Nah.
Like we did with World at War?
Nah, I think we'll be okay.
Okay, and then I have another game in mind for the holidays that kind of fits the quote-unquote holiday spirit.
Which is
I told you about it earlier today.
Remind me again, what was it again?
I'm not going to say it right here. I wanted it to be a surprise for the audience.
Okay.
And then there's another game that's coming out soon.
Yeah.
Another game that's coming out soon.
Yeah, because Shadows comes out on the...
Still not sold on that.
Oh, it's on the 15th, but Indiana Jones comes out like in the first week or two in December.
Interested? I'm more curious on Indiana Jones than anything else. It looks like an Indiana Jones movie.
Yeah.
But we'll see. And then I think we'll be into the new year.
Into the new year.
Into
but
the new year.
After Indiana Jones, I'm not sure what else comes out next. Because I think gaming is probably going to take a break. Like once you hit January, and then once February comes in,
yeah.
And then once February gets in, it's like.
Well, like I said, I'm still curious about the Silent Hill 2 remake as well. But that's more of like a spooky booky.
I know.
Game.
I'd rather say that for a Halloween special, to be honest.
Well, we'll have that in our backseat.
Yeah, we'll have that in our backseat.
Halo Infinite is still a possibility.
Halo Infinite is still a possibility. Because let's see. Because I'm trying to think. Like any other like really big games we could do. I have been pushing for a Red Dead 2.
That's gonna be way too long.
I know that's gonna be way too long, but still. If you're not sold on Shadows, would you like me to play through it on my own and to kind of give you a verdict to see how it plays?
I'm not stopping you from doing that.
Okay.
You can do it on your own.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I can play through it on my own to see how long it would take me, and then so that way I know what I need to do, and I can say, okay, we can do this part to this part, do this section to this section, and then have it planned out, kind of like what we did with Valhalla.
Okay.
So
we'll see.
So I think that would be a nice compromise.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
But I'm sure I can come up with like another game that we can do in the meantime.
But yeah, I would say Black Ops 2 would be a nice walk, like as the nice like passing the baton.
Well, hold on. Well, once we're done with this game, we'll do my little holiday game because I'm sure that by the time this comes out, it'll be after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it'll be after Thanksgiving.
It'll be
Shadows
Christmas
will be out. I'll be playing through that,
and then we can play my holiday game, and then we can switch over to Black Ops 2.
Black Ops 2.
That'll take us into January, and then we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. And then depending on how Shadows goes, I can say, okay, we can do either Shadows or we have the option to go into Indiana Jones, because by then Jones will be out. You'll see more of Jones, and you can say, do you want to start the new year with Indiana Jones, or do you want me to start it off with Shadows? That way we have two options of two potential long games.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, thank you for joining us once again. This is Black Ops 6.
We had fun.
A lot of fun with this game.
Yeah.
So keep it up.
Yeah.
We'll see what they're gonna do next year. I have no
I
idea.
have no idea either, man, but it's exciting.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. If you enjoy your time here, please hit the like button, subscribe, share what you saw. If you'd like to follow us on Instagram, links are in the descriptions below.
Please do. Make sure you guys continue to stay safe, stay healthy, get your vaccines, get your boosters, wear a mask, wash your hands, do all your hygiene stuff, and most importantly, make smart decisions. Please.
And we are out of here.